as far as ab work goes, there's no certain exercise secret regimen that's going to get you the shredded six-pack that a lot of people are after. There's no amount of crunches you can do. A lot of that's going to come from what you're eating, the overall aesthetics of it. But there are some things that you can do at home with minimal equipment that are actually going to help develop those areas and help strengthen those areas that are actually worth doing. And none of them are going to be crunches. But I'm going to show you 4 exercises that you can do at home that will actually help strengthen your core, that'll actually be some benefit to you. So the first exercise is going to be a bird dog. Simple exercise, but if you're doing them correctly, they are very challenging, and they should be. So you're going to start from all fours, and you're going to extend one arm and one leg simultaneously. And what you can do at first is just start doing one at a time, and you're really focusing on moving nothing here in your torso and your core. Everything is still besides the arm and leg that's extending. So you're getting as straight as you can. You're pointing the heel, that thumb is up, and with this hand on the ground, I'm pushing through the ground. So hold that for 5 to 10 seconds, and then we're going to ease it back in and go out with the other side. Pushing through the ground, driving my heel to the back, trying to make one straight line from the tip of my fingertips to the bottom of my heel, and then back in. So doing those, maybe 10 on each side, will be a good starting place. So the next exercise is going to be a traditional side plank. It's hard to beat just your standard side plank as far as hitting the obliques go. And a lot of people have weak and underdeveloped obliques, which can indirectly lead to some back pain. So if we can strengthen those areas, you may actually notice a decrease in some lower back pain. But we're going to start from a knee position first and then work to 2 feet. So first position is here. I've got my elbow directly under my shoulder joint, got my hips nice and tall. I'm trying to make one straight line from the top of my head to the bottom of my feet. And then once you get really good at that, you can hold it 45 seconds to a minute. We'll go from a stacked position, or you can throw one foot over for balance, or if it's better on your back, throw that top leg over. We're going to hold that. So really, 30 seconds to 45 seconds at a time is fine, is plenty. If you're holding it really tight, squeezing the butt, squeezing the abs, and do that just alternating from side to side. You'll need 2 pillows and somewhere to anchor your feet. So I'm going to use this couch. You're going to put your hip, top of the hip on the pillow and hang over. So I've got my feet anchored in the bottom of my couch. And I'm just going to pull my top half up. So I'm getting a big pull, big squeeze in the sides here. And you can put your hands here if you need to, or just put them around your chest. And you may only start by doing 6 or 10 at a time, but doing 3 to 5 sets on each side would be a good starting place. Now for the last one, you will need something that's heavy because you're going to load one side of the body. I've got a kettlebell, but you could use something you have around your house, maybe a big flower pot, propane tank, something that's going to be challenging. So it needs to be heavy enough that you're actually challenging your core, because we are trying to compensate by pulling upright against this weight. So here is the challenge side, because I've got the weight pulling me this direction, but you don't want to overcompensate by throwing your hip into it, because then you're not really using your core at all. So I'm standing as tall as possible. I'm just walking in a straight line. Now I prefer to do these outside, but just for the sake of the video, we're doing them inside. And walking for a distance of maybe 25 to 50 yards. Maybe start at 25 if it's super challenging, but the longer you can go, the better. And then switch arms and do the same thing.